You join me today at the Frodsham AAOR, a concrete reinforced bunker high above the village of Frodsham in Cheshire and affectionately known as the Beacons after the hill it sits on. It survives in immaculate condition today and is joined in the compound by two radio towers, which we'll come to later. The Beacons was originally an anti-aircraft operations room, or AAOR, constructed for the Royal Artillery between 1950 and 1951 as part of the Cold War British defence policy in response to the threat posed by the atomic bomb and the necessary measures to protect its occupants from the effects of nuclear attack. It received long-range radar reports of the approach of hostile aircraft from the RAF's master radar stations until the Anti-Aircraft Command was abolished in 1956. Along with many other bunkers of similar design up and down the country, it served the Mersey Gun Defended Area, or GDA, and has a great vantage point over Frodsham Marsh, Runcorn, the Mersey and beyond. The site at Frodsham is notable for the installation of the prototype Orange Yeoman tactical control radar in the mid-1950s. Although the AAOR ceased operation in 1955, the radar remained in place for training purposes until 1959 when it was relocated. The AAOR was abandoned when the Anti-Aircraft Command was abolished and could have gone the same way as similar bunkers such as Worsley, which is a ruin, and Cheadle, which is gone. Its lifeline came in 1961 when it was acquired by the County Council to become a civil defence training centre and Northwich Subcontrol until the Defence Corps was disbanded in 1968. The building remained empty until 1987 when, following a refurbishment, it started serving as the Cheshire County Standby Emergency Centre, the county main site being an unprotected room at County Hall in Chester. It spent the 1990s as a venue for training with 2 lecture rooms and 6 syndicate rooms. It also went on to become the Cheshire Fire Brigade County Standby Control Centre, with the main control centre being at Winsford. There was also a resources room which was fitted with desks, chairs, filing cabinets, computers and a copying camera. The main event is the Operations Room, which housed the Cheshire Fire Brigade Standby Control Centre. The Cheshire Standby was regularly used by the Fire Brigade for training and was equipped with computers, telephones and a number of allocation boards. Later on, the radio room was used by the Raynet arm of the Runcorn and District Amateur Radio Club, if my memory serves me, which is how the bunker went on to become a training venue for radio amateurs. Raynet also used an old room as a workshop. The structure was protected from blast, heat and initial radiation burst by being partially surrounded by a bank of earth on 2 sides. The great thing is that this bunker survives, and it survives well. It's been recently refurbished by its current owner, Cheshire Council, with new roof coverings and increased security, so if any urbexers are watching and thinking of paying a visit, don't. It's alarmed and there's CCTV. I actually did my foundation amateur radio course here one weekend in 2004 and remember being in awe of the place. The bunker has 2 floors above ground, with the main entrance here protected by a concrete roof which leads to the lower floor, and the second entrance is up this flight of stairs. Although you reach this area first, it is in fact the rear of the building. You entered the building, and I wish I'd taken photos in 2004 through the main entrance on the lower floor, where there was a reception with a circular corridor running around the outside. When the bunker was refurbished in 1986 and 1987, some alterations were made to the internal room layout on the upper level, but the lower level remained as it was. The operations room was converted into a large 2-level lecture theatre. The bunker also contains a ventilation plant room, generator room, water tank room, boiler room, dormitories, a kitchen which was converted from one of the 2 toilet blocks with the second one remaining as a toilet, and a dining area. The upper level balcony is complete on 3 sides, with 1 section of open balcony and 2 enclosed by perspex windows. The beacons ceased being used by the Amateur Radio Club due to health and safety issues, mainly access for the disabled, and the main room was later filled with archives and records by the council. It was apparently emptied in around 2014 and refurbished around 2016, but I can't be certain. Today it sits empty on the top of the hill, but is a sealed and secured Grade 2 listed building, still owned by Cheshire Council. There are still 2 radio towers up here, which were added after the bunker, and we'll look at those in the next instalment.